Hello, how y'all doing out there? My name is DeAndre Bryant. Demontre is my step parents' name. Recently, I've been surfing the YouTube channel. I've seen people having dreams of heaven, dreams of hell, dreams of Satan, dreams of this. People are atheists, people are all this, and I want to shed light on it, y'all. How the Creator does exist, and there's a lot of terrible things that are going to happen in the future. But I want to let you know what brought me on to these theories and these thoughts. And I want to tell this woman that I seen that was on here. She was talking about this dude who had said something about a serpent and a dragon who had this book, and why should he believe it exists and all this thing here. Well, to her or to anybody who's heard or read that book, specifically, I would like to say to you a Bible quote that I know. And the Bible quote that I know is, "We knew nothing of love until Father Creator showed us a love." And you wondering, what does that have to do with this? And I want you to understand the depiction of what are the things that I try to show. I'm going to try to show you a lot of depictions throughout the Bible and other resources and things, and different ways to think and different ways to see what's really going on. So, okay. The thing is, with this quote, Father Creator showed us first how to love. So that means until we had knowledge of it, we understood nothing of love. So to you I say, how does Father Creator exist in your mind? How does the dragon and the serpent exist in your mind? If it's not true, then how do you have knowledge of it? Because if you had no knowledge of it, then it would never come to reference. So therefore, it's already been proven that it is a true statement. There was this other person that was on here, and there's a lot of people that were on here, and they were saying this. They believe in hell. Now, I'm going to say something that is very confusing, but it's not confusing. Because once you find your way, and once you're led onto the path that you should be led to, then you will diligently understand what is going on. And the thing was, people were talking about, does heaven and hell exist? Heaven exists. Hell does not exist, but it does exist at this present time. Now, I gave you a hint right there, and I shouldn't have gave it to you. Don't be confused by what I just said. The reason that I do not believe hell exists is because it leads into various wrong thoughts. And when I say wrong thoughts, I'm saying to you, it was used to me as a tool to help Satan. Now, if I was Satan, if I was Satan, I'm gonna say it like this: if I was Satan, I would use something like that to help me further my plans and to make you continue to sin. Why do you say that would help Satan continue his plans? Because if you want people to sin, then why not tell them there's a hell, so they won't have a conscience that, hey, I'm gonna die if I do this sin. Hey, if I keep doing this, I'm not gonna, because this right here gives you an option of two lives, which gives you two masters, which means you either choose in heaven or you choose in hell, which goes to a quote into the Bible where Jesus is talking to his disciples, and he says, hey, man can't have two masters. Either you'll love one or you'll hate the other. So what I'm saying to you is that hell only exists because Satan exists at this present time. Now, it doesn't make sense to me, that Father Creator would have hell. Why do you say this? Because why would you keep your enemies alive when you can easily kill them, when you know, we're saying a person that knows the future. If you know Satan is going to come back and retaliate against you, why not kill him now? Are we saying Father Creator stupid? Don't speak that blasphemy. You see, a lot of things in this world will make you speak blasphemy. A lot of things you've been taught are blasphemy. A lot of things that you see are blasphemy. A lot of things that you hear are blasphemy. And it's coming directly from you. And you are the people that are speaking most of the blasphemy. Yeah, Satan and all that speaks blasphemy, but you would have to know the truth to understand what happened. what I'm going to try to do is take you down a very long, hard process of thinking. What it takes for me to get to you is that there is a mishap in the thinking that we are having. You say, I don't misthink, I'm not crazy, I'm not this, I'm not that. But then I go to you and I'm going to reference you one of the greatest books of all times to me, and all holy books are the greatest books of all time to me. And I'm going to say to you, did not Jesus say to everybody that he ran into, you are thinking wrong. Father Creator didn't mean this. Father Creator didn't mean that. Father Creator, this is all he speaks during this whole time that he's been here. Which means, how come humans couldn't accept this? And I'm saying to you, are you going to be one of these people? One of these people that when somebody comes to you with something that is so ferocious, I guess, I don't know, I don't want to use big words, so let's keep it simple. How can we say, when Father Creator came to them people, and he said to them, hey, stop thinking like this because this is what's hurting us. Your thinking is hurting us. How do I know that your thinking is hurting us? I'm going to go back to this great book. It's called the Bible. Well, the Bible begins and it starts and it opens up and it says, we ate from the tree of knowledge. That's why we got our butt kicked out. And the reason I'm telling you this is because you can overthink something and you can underthink something. But I know Father Creator is a simple man. How do I know Father Creator had gave us something simple? Because it comes to a point in every person's life. They get to an age when they say, what are we here for? What is the reason of life? What is this? What is that? What is this? What is this? And you need to have this thing into your mind. So it has to be simple because every person has to get it. Because some people are very slow in mental thoughts. And since Father Creator knows the future, because the Bible is basically a representation of the future when you look into some chapters, and when you look into some things, it's basically not. I mean, it's a lot of different ways you can look at the Bible. And a lot of people, what happened is with your thinking and all the other people that think so incorrectly, and I hate to say it like this, please don't get mad. Because when I say something and it makes you mad, and I'm going to tell you about this. Check this out. A karate instructor tells you about fighting. And he says, if you always mad when you fight, you're going to lose the fight. So if I tell you these things and you chillily jump to mad, you chillily jump to the wrathful stage, which is one of the 7 deadly sins, then you're not going to be able to comply the ideas and thoughts that I'm trying to bring to you. I am trying to do what the Morpheus said in the Matrix. I only want to free your mind, Neo. If you actually break down Neo can spell one. It's kind of, The Matrix is one of the greatest movies I've ever seen on the complexity of ideas brought together into one form and fashion. But that's another story. And all I want to do is right now is lead you onto wanting to ask me questions, wanting to hear more from me, wanting to desire what I'm feeding you. This is called food for thought. All I'm trying to do is put some food on your plate, but your plate is your mind. And I want you to eat this food. Now, whether you disclaim me and call me a liar and call me this and that, thank you. Help me find the truth too. Because if you can really disclaim me, then, hey, I actually didn't find the truth, did I? But, hey, your disclaimer might actually help me free somebody else up, because I might answer that question and it might come back to you. You might be, wow, I didn't think of it that way, and the question is answered. So I was talking to you about the tree of knowledge and all that stuff. Well, all right, there's a lot of things about thinking and overthinking and underthinking. The Creator is simple. The Creator is on the bounds of love. So if you know what the Father Creator is, love, then you know everything that you need to know about Father Creator, and therefore you can walk this path constantly and directly, and you will never be mistaken Satan for Father Creator. You can never mistake these things. The reason I say that is because most people have two masters. They see one way and they don't see Father Creator's way. So I want